Hi, you're on the Carol Butler Show. Welcome today. We're live. Today's the day I answer all those questions that you wanted the cats to answer if you knew the cat would tell you the truth. And I posed those questions, many of you sent. And see, there's a lot of fine print that I'm holding up here that I'll have to refer to make sure I give the right answers that the cats did. I'm going to start with my personal questions, though, that I posed to them. I've always wanted to know why two cats wanted to kill my chair and sofa. And now, what do I do about it? Hey, Catherine. First, clip claws every 6 weeks. It's not hard. Get another person to help you. The cats don't mind if you're not trying to choke them when you do it. And provide a special cat scratcher. And never, under any circumstances, I know in this day and age, most people know this, unless something terrible has happened to your cat, you certainly do not remove their claws. That takes the catness out of them. And if you want something without claws, I don't know what you should get, but certainly not a cat, because you ruin the cat. That's equivalent to amputating all your knuckles. Look it up. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the fun questions for the cats. Besides how I almost every day for 20 years, I've always wondered how my cat can perfectly projectile vomit on the only thing in the room that they can ruin. That's always puzzled me. But anyway, I'm not going to list last names from the questioners because in some cases the cats wanted to spare you embarrassment, and in other cases it was clear some of you never had a relationship with a cat, and that's okay. You just don't know better. So Beverly asked, why don't you ever listen to me? One of the cats volunteered the answer, which is what makes you think I don't listen to you. Like you, said the cat, I can choose to go left or right, unless of course you'd have me believe you were supposed to control everything I say and do. So just always know, says the cats, that they hear you in pictures. I see your heart and images, so whatever you are thinking, I'm able to see. So the cats know the good guys from the bad guys, and they know when you're lying. And one of the things they said to bring up to you, Beverly, is how do you think I know when you think you're going to find it easy to take me to the vet? I mean, you put me in a small cage, you throw a towel over it, I feel kidnapped. I arrive, and all I hear are cats and dogs screaming. You drag me out of the cage, and at least 2 people are holding me down, telling me it's okay, it's going to be all right. Then you shove a stick up my rear, stick me with a needle, and just in general, as giants, force me to do whatever you want. So, really, I do listen to you and I run. So, now, another question, because we want to move on, because the really good questions, folks, that y'all sent in for the cats. Sandy asks, why do you think you are so superior? And why do you kill birds because they are good for the environment? Well, the cats all wanted to answer this. 99% of them have never attempted to kill a bird. Either they're not fast enough or they're too sick to have the energy to jump. Mine were ferals. There's not a chance they could have caught a bird, even though they were starving to death because they didn't have the energy. But they countered with, why do people go to war? Why do people shoot each other? How are people good for the environment? How many species are disappearing on a daily basis because of people? Of course, being a thoughtful species, they drove this home with a simple question. If you were lying on the side of the road, wouldn't you expect someone to stop out and help? So why don't most of you do that for me if you see I'm on the side of the road? The cat said it's a two-way street. And quite frankly, most cats are indoors if they're pets. And if your cat is outdoors and is a pet, that's a no-no. There's so many predators. We've got eagles out here. We've got raccoons. You've got possums. And if you're feeding them outside, you're attracting those critters. So if you got a cat, spay and neuter, keep it indoors. If I can do it, you can do it. The cat has a room and I don't. In fact, Merlin is in this room because right now, even as I'm answering these questions, I'm switching over to cable, so my Wi-Fi will be faster. There they are working on the internet and disconnecting me. Sorry, cable guys. We thought we'd be through by now. I'm going to finish this story if it kills me.